Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Magic Duels with our Simic Big Stuff deck. So, without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's get into the games. I'll see you there. Alright, we're in, and worst hand I've ever seen in my life. It makes me sick. Let's carry on. Second worst hand I've ever seen in my entire life. Third worst hand I've ever seen in my entire life, and this one's going to have to do. Down to 5. Wonderful. At least we got some early game interaction. Oath of Nissa can find us a land. It does not. Okay. Take the Nissa then as our turn 3 play if we get lands off the top. Well, we got rid of a 0 land pocket, which is okay, I suppose. Pocket might be bigger than we think it is. We'll see. We might just be screwed out this game. Just by bad hands. Unfortunately, it happens. Land. Thank Christ for that. Alright. Elvish Visionary. Land. Doesn't matter what colour anymore, because we do have the Oath of Nissa, and we're going to be going Nissa third turn in order to scry lands, so we might actually be out of this one. Got some solid cards in hand that we can cast, as long as Nissa does her job. And we don't have to worry about anything else. I don't have to worry about that. Pull some Arasu is okay, I suppose. Alright, Nissa X1. Let's scry 2. Pretty much taking any lands that turn up. Also, ooh, other Nissa. I don't think I want other Nissa, I just want that island so we can go Bounty the Luxor or Kiora. I'm not sure what our opponent is just yet. Might just be a control build of some sort. The land and pass has me concerned he might be control. But if he is, then there's a good chance that he loses his energy in order to counter our spells. I'm going to go Bounty the Luxor for card advantage, I think. Let's tick up Nissa first. Let's see what we're working with. It's possible we want Kiora. Well, now we don't know about anything. Kind of need a land drop, but we can cast everything right now. And Bounty, if we resolve it, gives us mana. Kiora, if we resolve it, gives us mana. I'm going to refuse this, and I might regret it. We'll see. I'm going to go Bounty. Yeah, there's a counter spell. Broken Concentration. Takes his blue mana off though, so he's got a single blue mana. And we can resolve a Planeswalker instead, which is harder for blue-white to deal with. Okay. He gets his second blue. Well, this is our turn to resolve a card anyway. Yes, Esper control. Okay. Well, now we know he's got Planeswalker interactions. Other than, of course, this thing in the ice, which is going to be pretty nasty when it flips. Explosive Vegetation. Let's tick up Kiora again. A Jace. I'll take the Jace. We might be able to flip bounce thing in the ice before it flips if I do that. And for now I'm okay with taking the land on threats. Because this Kiora, if this resolves, will get us Jace mana. Yes! Okay. Alright then. Let's untap some mana because we can. Let's pretend we have Fog. And we can essentially ultimate our Nissa whenever we want, but we do have to be wary of removal spells and Blessed Alliance, essentially. So I'm probably just going to tick up Nissa until she gets to a point where zeroing her could give us an Ulamog. because I do believe this is uncounterable. Actually, would this have... If it's a land or creature. Alright, good to know. I was going to say we could have had rearranged the top of our deck in order to allow Jace to enter the battlefield off of Nissa, but it's actually not something we can do. Right, so we've got potential for 9 mana. Can we set that up? We can put Hinterland Harbour Tireless Tracker to make sure we get Tireless Tracker onto the battlefield for free. Then ramp and get some card advantage clues. Yeah. Seems fine to me. Alright. We can then tap a mana, untap the mana. It's probably going to enter a counter spell. Then again, if that's the case, should we go Explosive Vegetation? Yeah, let's go Explosive Vegetation. Play around any mana spells and things like that. Mana counters. Let's ramp a bit. We've actually shuffled away that Tireless Tracker. But I don't think it should matter. As long as Kiora gets to resolve. I want to give him less chances to play instants and sorceries. So that we can get to this Kiora ult. Okay. So let's take up Nissa. Take her up to 11. Now we can play anything from our deck and put it onto the battlefield. I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm going to take both of them, and the reason for that is because I want this to be baiting a counter. This one to be taken with Nissa. We're going to play our mana. We're going to tap our mana. We're going to untap our mana. And we can play around counters that make us pay 3. Still could have Spell Shrivel. Oh, he doesn't have it! Oh, wow. What the hell does he have then? Well, bounce you. Mostly because I can, and because he's not threatening anything. And the Super Friends have assembled. Is there anything hasty in blue, white, or black? I don't think so. He's got Blessed Alliance, he can use it, I suppose. I don't really care. He might just have an Anguished Unmaking. It's always something to be aware of. If he's got one though, he should probably start using it on Nissa pretty quick, because I'm just going to zero her for the rest of the game now. Cruel Reality. Oh boy. That's the thing. Okay. Sack our Elvish Visionary. And well, now we tick up with Jace. And we start searching for removal for that. Tireless Tracker to the bottom. Card draw, nice. Let's zero Nissa. See what's on top. I think our opponent might have disconnected, since it is now lagging. Yep, he's had enough. Alright, to the battlefield. Well, let's see if we can fight through a Cruel Reality. I think we can, like, easily. So, let's tick up Kiora. Untap that. Untap that, but then pause. Float the mana. Continue. Use the mana. And then I'm going to hold the Rogue Refiner because he might have a board wipe to make me sacrifice a Planeswalker. And then I have to keep chaining Planeswalker sacrifices, which is upsetting, to say the least. I could also pulse the Elvish Visionary, so I think I might. Boop. Draw more cards, please. Ooh, more mana. I didn't think the game was going to go this way, to be perfectly honest. But we get a Kiora Ultimate to get 3 8/8s, which we do have to sacrifice occasionally to the Cruel Reality. He's got Yohani's Expertise, which leaves us with just the Sylvan Advocate. And an Anguished Unmaking on Kiora. Okay. Well, we'll have to see. Thing in the ice. I just need to find my Reclamation Sage, or something to find him directly. Declaration in Stone. Ah! Oh, that's real bad. Huh. Let's sack this clue now. Lumbering Falls. I think we get rid of Jace because Nissa can still swing over the top for 10. Yeah. This is real bad. Let's go Rogue Refiner. Classic case of our opponent scooping too soon. We get Big Nissa. So we're going to go Lumbering Falls. We're going to Ultimate Nissa. We can almost do it twice. I'm going to untap some lands. And we're going to swing over the top for 10. If we can hold off a little bit, we can get through for lethal. Okay, what's the card in hand? He's not going to show us. Alright, Cruel Reality triggers. We have to lose the Rogue Refiner. We get another land. So now we have to tick up with Nissa in order to get her back to ult range. Lands, don't want them. Gonna play a land. We're gonna Explosive Vegetation, leaving up Lumbering Falls mana so that we can sack the Lumbering Falls to the Cruel Reality and then Ultimate Nissa get in and win. It's closer than we expected. If our opponent still has removal though, then all of this goes down south and we can't really get back from it. We'll have to see though. Because we do need both of the lands to get in as well. So one Blessed Alliance does it. An Anguished Unmaking does it. Fatal Push does it. Okay, so. Oh, he's got an Anguished Unmaking. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Okay. And a Sensor? What? 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 What just happened? Thanks, AI. I appreciate that. We could have also ulted Nissa last turn because it's actually 6, not 7. So I made a punt. The AI made a punt. We all punted and I came out on top, so that makes me happy, I guess. I don't know about that. Whatever happened there makes me laugh, but there you go. Alright guys, let's go for another game. Jeez. Alright, we're in. We're on the draw. Can we keep this? I think we can keep this. I hope we draw some early game interaction, but... Submerged Boneyard. Tapped blue-black source means that this is probably control. We'll see though. Play a Lumbering Falls and we'll go. If it is control, Lumbering Falls is great. As a nice solid beta. Reclamation Sage, good against any horrible enchantments that we don't like. Ooh. Carrier Thrall. Not what I expected. Double ether hubs is not ideal either, but we soldier on. So if I play Weaver of Currents next turn, then I've got enough for Jace the following turn. Turn 4 Jace isn't too bad. Pilgrim's Eye. That's a little annoying. This looks to be probably an Emerge deck, maybe. So we need to get all of our threats out of our hand pretty quickly, in actual fact. Because they're likely to be discarded out of our hand by Big Dude, Mind Twister or whatever his name is. We'll see though. So you can swing in for 3. It's fine by me, for now at least. Yeah, skip. And Evolving Wilds. Alrighty then. There's certainly some sacrifice synergies to be had in this deck. Ooh, green mana. Into Read the Bones? Yep, jury's out on this one. It makes me wonder if I should even Jace at this point, because I can't really protect him. So I can Ether Hub, and I can Oath of Nissa plus Spring as an option. Yeah, I guess so. And we just get him down on turn 5 with protection from the Weaver of Currents against the Carrier Thrall. Yeah. I don't know about that. As opposed to getting him down now. And then going for the Oath of Nissa. Taking him up to 6, he takes 3. The Reclamation Sage, kill the Pilgrim's Eye, block the Carrier Thrall. Yeah, I suppose that's probably better. By that point, we're probably gained enough card advantage for it to work out. Ubermold Hydra is solid. Yeah, Jace being a target pretty much just buys us enough time to get the Hydra down and working. So yeah, you can hit him for 3 if you like. He survives 2 turns of a full beating. Pulls the Marassa. I'll top that actually. If he has removal for our Hydra, then I'll just get it straight back. He's got to deal with it twice over. Yep, as expected. 3 points to the Jace. And what do you follow it up with? Anything at all? He doesn't have the double blue for Scary Octopus, the tapping one. Thingy of the Deep. I have no idea what it's called. I'm just making things up at this point. Land definitely to the bottom. We got 2 in hand. Sure, let's have more lands. Can never have too many, right? Okay, so let's play a land. Put bigger body onto the ground, or do we Reclamation Sage? I think we Reclamation Sage. Kill your Pilgrim's Eye. And now I'm happy to trade, because I know I can pulse my enchantment and artifact removal back anytime I want. going to swing in for 2. Let him know exactly what I plan to block with. Okay. Land. So if he's going to emerge anything out, he's not going to want to get in for combat damage. He's got white mana as well. What's the white mana for? There's no emerge creatures in white. So maybe it isn't emerge. Unless he's just splashing for good value creatures, I'm not sure. Maybe like, what are they called? Servo generators. We'll see. So far, so good. So far, nothing. Let's tick up our Jace. Get an Elvish Visionary. 1, 2, 4 mana left open. We can Altered Ego. I'm probably just going to Hydra this turn anyway. So I'm going to bottom it. Land. That sucks. Alright, if I go like that, do you not tap down my Weaver? That is correct. Alright. Go grab ourselves a Rogue's Passage. Where art thou? There you are. And we've got a 7/7 we can get in with unblockable damage. So if I get in damage right here, he is dead in 2 turns unless he answers this Hydra. And he lets it in, so he needs an answer. He needs an answer twice over, because I'm going to pulse it back. Unless he exiles it. If he's got Declaration in Stone, then that does it. Or Anguished Unmaking. He's got Breaker of Armies. Okay. All creatures able to block it do so. Well, I could also minus my Jace in order to bounce it off the board, and I'm very tempted to do that. In fact, I'm probably going to do that. But before I do that, I probably make a copy of it, right? Yeah, I think I absolutely do. Altered Ego, X6. Make a copy of Breaker of Armies. Mine's a 16/14. And I'm going to bounce yours. So if he plays his Breaker of Armies, he has to block my Breaker of Armies, and mine wins. So I think we're in a good spot. Don't know about the rest of you guys, but I think we're in a winning position. We're Languish proof. We're not planar outburst proof, but now we are because he has no double white. We're pretty much mass board bounce proof. Okay. Digging for answers that he's not going to find. Yep, and he's had enough. 16/14 Breaker of Armies is just too much for him. I really do like Altered Ego. It's a solid little card. Lets you play with the cards you don't normally play with as well. And the AI is going to lose more life. Okay, he had red mana as well, and we have an Ulamog we can cast. Either way, we're just going to get in, swing, and win. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, then be sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell icon as well right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.